Oh, there's Vandam.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment. Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division first.
Yeah, I know.
Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort
I'll be
VIPs
riding
around,
shotgun
and they help
and,
any other idiots
I'm
who
sorry.
get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
As clutch as Cookie's
All
Rainmaker
right,
plays.
so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join?
Yep.
Don't fret about it too much. Whichever
Oh yeah,
you
what
choose,
would you
still have
join?
A lot of freedom in how you
What would
operate.
be your division?
Mediators can still get out there.
Also,
and
mine is
hunt,
definitely Division
hunt
2 in
indigents,
Luthi.
whatever.
Just kidding.
And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too.
Yo, Zach. Thanks
To be
for the
honest,
host.
Even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Hey, Zach. Yeah. So, Arya, what would you take? I mean, since you're as charming as Vandom over there, I think Mediators would be best for you. It's going good, Zach. Thanks for asking. How are you? Whatever division. That's me running Slosher and the clams. Ah. So no mediator because that's very special. And people will hate you. I mean, in zones you would definitely be a reclaimer. I mean, you would always reclaim the zone. But yeah. I think an interceptor. Nah. Division 6. Speed Division 2. That's Division 9. Just kidding, just kidding. I'm going to be a Harrier.
Then it's settled?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Congrats. And welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
German internet. I'm sorry for the connection loss. It's 2 a.m. in the morning and we have the classic internet corruption. I am very sorry. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sadly went offline. I don't know. I don't know if I should do this chapter now. Should I do some side quests? I think I do a couple of side quests and go offline then. Yeah. Oh, Glacy, you too? I mean, you're always having internet problems, so I don't know if that counts. I don't have any Miranium. Yeah, probably Arya. Gathering some things. Pretty good. Because I have to gather them out of the way. Inventory. Electropedia. Yeah, probably Glacy. I think it shifted. Yeah, always in Chris over at Chris' stream, we're having like the issue at 2 a.m. that I'm always seeing. Oh, there's a quest.
Now what?
Take supplies to the blades who were attacked by dangerous and yeah. Wait, you're depressed? Yeah, just be happier.
Well,
Wait, where's... Am I supposed to be? Okay.
Just speaking for Blade.
Yeah.
listen.
Yes. Well,
Listen. Oh, hey, careful.
Hey Joe.
Now what?
Joe Mama.
Great.
Oh hey Justin. Oh, I should maybe read it out. I think it's... You got a big mouth, Pipsqueak. I bet it would look better if I knocked you out a few teeth. Please. I have no interest in low-level chumps like you. I fear I'm something of a traditionalist, you see. Either giving me a great evil worthy of facing justice, or don't waste my time. Enough with the fancy talk. Put up your dukes before I end you. Oh, I wholly encourage you to try. But be warned, agent of swift justice always step forth after chump drops a cheesy line like that. You're soft in the head or something, kid. Grow up already. Huh. There ain't no heroes on this planet, especially the kind who wear tights. So forget about anyone coming to save your bacon. Ah, don't you know that heroes always show up at the last minute? See? More blade. This was supposed to be an unfair fight. Why you wasn't out on us like this? You got lucky today, Blade, but you might not be so lucky tomorrow. If you get my drift. Come on, boys, let's make the bananas and split. Chris, get a banana! Phew. Thank you, I think you just saved my teeth. I heard heard about a gang that was causing mischief around here, so I decided to take a look. And believe you me, I didn't need to look for very long. Well, alas, those ruffians saw fit to wreck my ride. I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do about that. Hey, it's pretty thoughtful. Think anyone ever tell you that you're perfect protagonist material? Oh, no way. I've always been enamored with the classic morality tale. You know, hero meets evildoer and beats the stuffing out of him. Evildoer. I'm so stupid. Oh, I almost forgot. My name is Justin and I'm a Blade. Hey, it's good to meet you. And you're Shulk Jr., huh? You've got yourself a new fan, Shulk Jr. Oh man, this name is stupid. Since you seem to be cut from the cloth of a hero, do you think you could help me with find some replacement parts for my poor car?
1, 2, 3.
He definitely is. Alright, he definitely is. He's definitely cracked in Fortnite. With the right parts, I have to have it prepared in no time. I just stay here and think of some heroic questions for you while you're gone. Look forward to it. I knew you'd accept it. You're the type to always say yes, no matter how absurd the request may be. It's because you're an agent of justice. Such things are in your DNA. Nah man, I'm not a hero. A classic hero respawned, bold of action, yet humble of spirit. One such as yourself would never brag about your daring do. In any case, what I need is a pair of anhydrous radiators. Got it? Thanks a million, hero. Listen. There is the code.
Better get to work.
Yeah, step through a car there. The collision of the cars is non-existent, let's say it like that. Hey, Leroy.
Working hard? Wonderful.
All right.
One, two, three, four.
Scientists to this day are still trying to figure out how Xenoblade X runs better on Wii U than BO2 on Switch. Yeah, probably. Probably. I mean, BO2 is still Breath of the Wild is
Let's do this.
still a big game, but yeah, I don't know which game is bigger though. But Breath of the Wild is more detailed, sprite design and all, I think. Nice.
Nice work.
Is that the monkey? Level 81 monkey. Yeah, it is. Territorial. Not Rotbart, but... Well, Rotbart. Hey Dragon Destroyer, welcome to the stream. I'm doing fine. Hope you're doing too, fine as well. And yeah, actually it's already Wednesday for me. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, hope you're doing fine and welcome. Nah, they're too high level. Wait, can I access that? I think I actually can. Mashing! Don't worry. And thanks. Yeah, I'm always staying up for a long time. That's nice to hear. Always nice if people are having a good time. Alright. Ah, they see me. That could be very harsh. Ah, I should have used Assault Hammer first. Oh, Lindstone. It's unlucky.
Sorry, I'm in a bind myself. I did the trick. Now process is cleaner. I've been waiting to lash out. Shoot now! Overwhelm them!
Target in sight. Green edge.
Thank you.
I've been waiting to lash out. That did the trick.
Right.
Now close it in.
Oh, it's a favorite game of all time. Nice to hear. It's definitely one of my favorites as well. I would say like top 3 with Breath of the Wild and Xenoblade 1. Sadly, it's my second playthrough though, so I don't play this blind. Oh, I love the soundtrack now.
Nice work.
Yeah, I did. I played it 100% before. I think half a year ago I finished. Or was it a year ago? I'm not sure. I think it was even sure a year ago. Yeah, it was a year ago. At New Year. With my friend Andromeda. Yeah. Yeah, repair kit. I supposed to kill him? Oh man. Should be doable.
I'm coming to you.
Let's see what you've got. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Fire!
Fire carnival!
I don't know, I think it was 150? Yo, Chris!
Chrome armor.
Definitely, man. Oh, I expected you to stream a little longer. Yeah, Xenoblade hype. Xenoblade Chronicles X. And yeah, thanks for the raid, man. And hello to everyone else. Yo, Stacy! And thanks for the sub. 7 months now. That's super nice of you. Thank you a lot.
This is bad. I need healing.
Let me catch myself.
I owe you one.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Man, I missed.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Move in and strike.
A lot of things going on here.
Let's keep it up.
Thank you for raiding. Highly appreciated. Oh, I need back. Oh, Kaio, I know this feeling. It often happens to me as well. Yeah, especially for a Wii U game. Yeah. Side quests. That's pretty cool that you're already here. Really appreciate the raid, Chris. I think it's not that easy, Aria. Ah, segment complete. Oh,
My cooking guy.
perfect. Missions. Siren the laws. Heroes right. It's just finding stuff right. That's sad. There's a tyrant over here. Then let's just move there. And yeah, Chris, I have a green screen. Yeah, the new camera is really lit. Like, you can see me with like not 3 FPS but more. Ah, nice. Got an item I need. Hope I won't trigger the main story now. Oh, there's an LP. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. It's such a great game, and I'm really hoping still for the remake for Switch. But I'm sad that I don't think it's gonna happen.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Cover fire.
Chrome armor. Infuriate. Flash edge.
Stop it.
Yo, what? Stacy, you did. Yo, Stacy, that's insane. That's way too much. Thank you. Oh my god. Wow.
They've seen us.
Yo, Stacy. Yeah, I hope so too. More emotes the better. Whoa. Thank you so much, Stacy. I'm a bit overwhelmed that I'm not doing it right now, Aria. Easy, you're insane.
Rhythm going.
Oh, yeah. Ah, sometimes I really love you.
See you on any planet.
Oh man. Thanks a lot. Man. Stacy. 20 subs. That was definitely not necessary. Thank you. Really, thank you a lot. It's, man, that's so much. I don't know what to say. Thanks for the follow, Kaio. 20 subs. That's too much. Dragon Destroyer, thanks for the follow as well. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Thank you. Yeah, Dragon Destroyer definitely, she definitely deserves any love I can give right now. I can do it again. It's wrong if I fake it. I mean, oh man. Thanks a lot, Stacy. Thank you so much for 20 gift subs. It's insane. It's way too much. Aria, I'm close, but I didn't yet. It's really close. Oh no, I think I should not go there. But on the other side, on the other hand, I should keep going a bit, at least for now. For Stacy and Chris. I just sorry, I don't know what to say.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were
I disagree.
So did they walk away, or were they taken?
Hey, Nosretna.
Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far.
Yo,
Let's keep looking.
Jeff did what? Did he
Hold up,
gift
check this
gift
out.
sub as well?
I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
Thank you so much, Stacy.
Over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No.
I mean,
it
15 would have been enough for a
Looks
new
like
slot.
trouble.
15, not
Look at
50.
this.
Oh, man.
I'm picking up readings
I'm
from
completely
the
done right now.
Multiple signals.
Ari, I hope you
Inside
clipped
the
that.
structure. Elma, you don't think?
I think you're right.
Yeah, the Monado hair clips.
Look at their movements.
Exactly,
They're
Kaio.
controlled,
Kaio
coordinated.
definitely
They're
saw
definitely
them.
not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Oh, nice. That's very
Let's not
nice to
jump
hear.
To any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
I just can't believe it. I think it.
Yes, but not
I wasn't really able to
We're
process it
picking up
yet.
their signals. They might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there. Drop your weapons.
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens. Surrender. Now.
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Lynn. Just stand down. I want sure why.
It just
Somehow they're able to communicate.
sorry,
Meaning,
I'm just not getting over it.
To know if diplomacy is a viable option.
Roger that.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiations. No
Oh, I love this track. Don't underestimate it.
All Earth aliens must die.
Like the 10th time I say I love a track in this game,
Be like this.
but this music is just awesome.
Flame grenade! I've got the height advantage. Blast away!
It's hard to concentrate.
Scream edge!
Oh yeah, by the way, the voice my character is using is the same of the one from Shulk.
Flying nice. Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out. That did the trick. Now close in and clean up. Infuriate!
Sora, get control of the battle. Slice! Now, melee attacks.
I've been waiting to lash out. Flame grenade!
Ah, he's resistant to
Keep
topples.
them going. Shadow strike.
187. Sorry.
Chrome armor!
Side slash.
I don't actually know.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
I've actually got 2 spots now. Yeah, I should do this after stream, I guess. 2. I got 2. Thank you so much for these 2 slots. Oh, I need... I got 2 additional, so I'm at 3 right now. Sorry, I got you wrong, yeah. I'm at 26 right now. So, don't worry. No need for more, please. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The question is... No, Stacy, don't think about wrong things. Ah, level's too low. I'm thinking about which emotes I should use. I mean, I could I probably drop the hype and love emote down, so everyone at level 1 can use it. I think that's the logic solution. Yeah, that definitely have to stay, Chris. That's the best emote you could ever have, the Tomb Wasted. Yeah, let's go to the first ganglion base.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Yeah, Chris, the question was too obvious.
There's no time to lose.
I mean, I gotta say, yeah, this one is very big right now with me, so not yet. I've just made a couple of things, and bitmodes are not yet Ginger.
Everyone with me! Melee!
I mean, I didn't really care about it because I did not expect to happen that something like this happens. I've got some emotes still from my friend Tsuki, but thanks for the offer, Stacy. I have definitely a Gucci worth left, so might be the PS3 one. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I just don't know how often I have to I will say thank you today, but I definitely think that's necessary.
Right, let's do this!
Engaging. Lay down the fire for me.
Fire!
So yeah, Chris, if you really listen closely, you can definitely hear our man choke. Oh, they can actually be told. Yeah, slit edge. Some things won't change. He's also sometimes saying his catchphrase. I'm really feeling it. Drop your weapon. Yeah. It's kind of hard to drop my weapon now.
Let's keep it up.
I mean, I don't can do it yet, I think. But we could do it like this. Oh, I can. So it's possible for me to select different classes. You both are on a whip grind. Good to hear. Nice one. I think I can do a little extra for the VIP. Maybe like if you send me clips of your, yeah, I can make a video if you want. So yeah, Kaio, you can select which class I'm going to use. Ariane really is on a grind. So yes, there's a striker. Choose this route if you want to go in guns blazing. Mixes offensive and defensive arts and provides HP and melee attacks bonuses. Well balanced and suited for beginners. Choose this route if you want to rack up damage. Focuses on skillful applications for damage buffs and provides bonuses to melee accuracy and ranged accuracy and evasion. And choose this route if you want to provide support from afar. Offers many ranged arts and bonuses to ranged attacks and potential. Tricky to master and suited for professionals. So Kaio, what's gonna be? Enforcer. Optimal. That's also my preferred route. Having the minigun now. And staying with slit edge, that's the important thing. Yeah, the weapon pulls are very lit. It's not just like a Monado and a shielding weapon like from Ryan. So you actually are able to choose in between the classes what you want to do with it. Now I have a dagger and or knife. Knife and minigun. Ah. On this road I'm able to get a lightsaber, for example. I need to level a bit my classes so I get more of my arts. So yeah, it's definitely you can definitely see the variety of the battle system now. It's not just like you have your one weapon and it's all with it. In the end, if you maxed out every class, for example, you can combine any short range weapon with a long range weapon. So you're not restricted to classes anymore. Ah, there's a Tyrant. Then you can hear the great Tyrant music. And it's not Wir Fliegen, it's even... It's another one. But this one is great as well. Man, that took a lot of damage. It gave a lot of damage. Concentrate fire. Slit Edge! Alright. I don't know if I can handle this Tyrant, but I try. I'm a little bit scared. Do you remember? Yeah, I should stop singing because I'm actually very trash at it. I should have chosen Lane. And Lynn's down, that's not good. The enemy are also not living long anymore. Ah, easy meat. The prone was way too easy.